Okay, hey, why I look so tan on this? I was just looking at I don't know why I look so tan. Okay, I, I mean, I am tan. I think it's changed to monitor and output. We can try this thing again. I did restart. Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. And I made a new link and everything. And if I can't figure it out now, then I'll just have to troubleshoot it like overnight and figure it out. But I was even hearing sound like at the end, I could even see and hear like the sound, which makes it even more confusing. Like on the audio mixer, it was like moving, like someone was talking. Oh, here we go. A guest has joined. Okay. Wait, how did? Oh my God, where did the? There's. Sorry, hold on one second. I'm figuring out. I know someone joined, but I'm so confused now. It says a guest has joined, but where? Notifications. A guest has joined. Or was that from before? That was 7 minutes ago. Never mind. Did someone join? I joined, but you're not here. I know. Hold on one second. Could you just go out and come back in, Chris, and try it again? Because I saw that's what I thought. It was super weird. I have collab cam. Maybe I should just take the whole source out and add it again. The webcam and microphone you select will be brought. Yeah, I got it. Close. Why doesn't it say you're here? Oh my god. I'm gonna add a second one and see if that helps because I do not know. Add source. Add a new source instead. Yeah. I think that's the same. Like copy, close. It does not say you're here though, Chris. Can you go out? I joined, but you're not here. Will you join again? Oh, sorry. I don't even know if you can hear me now. I'm just going to send this in. Join again. Okay. Do, 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 do. Hey, guys. Welcome. I tapped the hearts, or someone told me you can do hearts and that counts. So do that. We must figure this out if it's the last thing I do. Good thing I'm so persistent. Oh no. Here, hold on. I'm going to copy this link and send it to myself again. I'm going to send you a different link because just to make sure it's the right one. Great. I'm so confused about these links. I just read a whole thing on validating them and invalidating them. How are you guys? Yeah, I have no idea. I need to generate a new link. I don't know. I need to figure. How I don't even know if you guys are on my stream. I don't. You're all like, oh man. I'm going to delete these completely. Yeah, I like. I do not know why. I need to, let's see, multi-stream. Here we go. Connect to your streaming account and stream setting, ensure confirm stream delegate. Yeah, we got that. Oh, not, right, that's the wrong. I need collab stream, not multi-stream. Sorry, guys, I'm figuring it out one way or another. Now I need to add a collab stream to the scene. Collab cam. Add source. Add source. Copy this link. Close. Okay, this is a different link. Paste. Okay. Sorry, I'm generating a new link. What time is it? 11 is it? Perfect. Oh, I think I might have been. I get it now. Okay. Sorry, Chris. I'm sending it to you now if you're in here. And try now. I don't know why it doesn't pop up that someone's even trying to join the live. That's the weirdest part. Do I not? Yeah, okay. I'll unhit it. There's got to be some way that okay, here. Properties. No, that's what I just was. There's got to be scale filtering, transform. Undo move. Yeah, it's right there. Are you on? I'm the only one here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, for some reason, I can't see the collab cam. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me check one more thing. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why these aren't visible to me. Trial by fire. Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, I have nothing else to do. It's like, I feel like everything else has been taken away from us, so I will do it. I can. What else do I have to do but figure this out? I can. Guests when they join through collab. Yeah. If you can't see it, it's likely because you haven't added the collab cam source to your scene. Yes, I have. You need to add it as a video source to your display feed. I did. Double check that you selected the correct scene and that the collab cam is sourced to be visible on your active scene. Yeah, I've seen. Yep, this is the scene we're in. Let me try to change one. Yeah, that's intermission. I'm just making sure. Sorry, just let me. I know you probably are like, what is this? I'm just making sure that I'm in the right scene. Okay, yeah, I am in the right scene. But where? Verify that Streamlabs settings are correctly configured. How to use Streamlabs desktop. You must have your guest source set to show on stream, or the guest audio and video will not be sent to your Streamlabs desktop or to the output. Yeah, I have done that. Let's go back to properties. It's on monitor and output. Global settings. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. Disable Windows audio. That's the button they were talking about. That's it. I found that button. Isn't that what it was? Disable audio ducking or whatever? I finally found it, but now I can't see anyone. But I found the button. Okay, so I did that. Disable Windows audio ducking. That. I found the button that the AI told me I needed to disable. I cannot. But now I can't see anyone and I need to figure out why. Hey, I did something. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Yeah, sorry. Explain to everyone what's going on. I'm just learning, and I've never been on this software, so I'm trying to learn to add guests. And at first, like we could see and not hear, and then I was looking for this button that this troubleshooting AI I have that's awesome was telling me to disable. Cannot hear. So I need to double check, and then I'm figuring something out. As long as we're can I hear my guess. I just want to make sure. Okay. To get to this, check the box that disables. Issue is fixed. Solution is to check the box that disables window audio ducking. So you do check the box. Okay. Disable Windows audio ducking. Got it? That's done. Okay. One thing down. Okay, now I need to figure out why my source can't be seen. It must be behind. Maybe, no. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm making progress. I know it doesn't feel like it, but I truly am. Output audio multi-stream. I finally find the button, and for a second I could see someone talking. There's gotta be a way to do this. But it looks to me like someone hasn't joined because last time when someone joined, then maybe I can join myself and try. That's what I should do. Hold on, I'm gonna try this and see if really quick and see if it changes anything if I join from my phone. Allow. Can I see it? Maybe that's what I should have done first before I involved a bunch of people in this. Front camera, iPhone, echo cancellation, join. Oh, join. Now, okay, now I can see Chris in this weird. Now I need. This is crazy. I can hear you now. Now I can hear you. Now, yeah, but I'm in prison with you. Now I and I can slightly hear myself, but I can't hear myself still. There's got okay. I know. Sorry about this, but at least hi, I'm here. I'm here with you now. But I did what they said, and it didn't like the audio. Because now I should at least be able to hear us. Because I did what they told me to do. I did exactly disable Windows audio. I'm gonna try to undisable it and see if that works. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, it's just for 1 second, like for a second, I had it figured out and I could see you, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't worry about this right now. Maybe I should just talk. I think I'm just gonna leave this. If you just want to, and then I'll just have to troubleshoot it later because I honestly do not know, and I've never used this software, and I'm gonna have to like watch some videos or something. But miss you. We'll figure it out later. Can you guys hear Chris? Yeah, you were hearing the echoey me because I was joining through something else. Cancel. I want to figure that out, but I should delete. I'm gonna. It's like when I removed it as a source, it never worked right again. I'll have to play with that. Because, yeah, I'll figure it out. It's just when I removed it as a source once, it's like I could never. Which maybe he's behind. Sorry, I have a lot of ideas of what's going wrong. I wish I had time to figure it out while you guys weren't sitting here. Oh, let's enable. Oh, you can't do it while you're live. That's what it is. I probably have to restart. Okay. Sorry, guys. Boo, boo. I'll figure it out at some point. But I'll do it tonight. I'll just use myself as a guest. But at least I figured out how to do this, and I gotta figure it out before I need to do the broadcast so I can have Mandy and Danny on here. I know. Sorry, I'm a little stressed out. I mean, I'm sure we're all stressed out. I can't read the chat though. I can hear everything or see everything you guys are writing. So, anyways, that was a bit anticlimactic. You know what? I'm gonna keep playing with it. Center horizontal. I'll keep playing with it. We don't care. We just like being here with you. That means a lot to me. I think we're all a bit stressed out. Who knows what's going to happen? I think everything will be okay, though. I just think the worst part about this, like I was hearing or seeing and hearing a bunch of MAGA people before TikTok went down, and they were like, Trump is going to save us. Like, forever and all time, we're going to have to hear these people say that Trump saved us. That's the worst part of the whole thing. Do I know Matt the librarian? No, but I love librarians. Why? Was he cool? Because I love people that have taken library scientists, like library science. Like, if I could have been, Felice feels like home now. I know it's like we're all refugees. That's probably horrible. We should not say that because, like, it's disrespectful to real refugees who've, like, lived through absolute hell. But it does, it's so funny because when I was, like, trying to figure, I was, like, figuring out how to add text and I was like, I wanted to write something like TikTok refugee. And then I was like, it's probably wrong. Lexi, hi. It just clicked. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad to see everyone's names. It's giving me hope that we're not going to be alone forever. He's very cool, very informed. What's his, oh my God, we can't even find people on TikTok. I almost said, what, I guess just tell me anyways in hopes that, what is his name on TikTok? Is it literally Matt the librarian? But, and not like my name says Felice, but like what's his handle? What chat am I reading from? Oh, I see. Yeah. You guys, I'm in a multi-stream chat, so I can see everyone's chats. Like, yeah, I'm looking because I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on X, and I'm live on Twitch. But my suggestion is like everyone go to YouTube maybe, and then, or you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to see all the chats, like, and you're like, what the F is going on? Or you can watch on, I think we can watch on Streamlabs. Can we watch on Streamlabs? Maybe. I don't know. Because it's cool to see the multi-chat. Rockin' Librarian. Man, do I wish I could look him up. Let's look up some interesting things that I was looking at earlier. Hold on. I'm trying to think of how. It's just I haven't done this in a long time. Okay. No. I want to show you guys some things actually. I was talking about this earlier, like the Trump raids. Oh my gosh, I can't. Every time I see these screenshots that say TikTok isn't available right now, it gives me sadness and anxiety. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking for the article. I think I'm logged in. Yeah. I'm on Lonely screen, right? Yeah. Why is it not changing? Oh, there it goes. It just takes a while. Like, did you guys see this article about the House passes the bill to deport immigrants convicted of violence against women, and it sounds like such a nice thing. And then you read the bill, and it's actually horrible. We were talking about this on Friday. I'm just going to go through a couple things that are really. Matt's YouTube is rockin' dot librarian. Let me write that down. Literally, this is what's come to. Rockin'. I will, because I love people that, I said it once, but that have majored in library science. Why are they all geniuses? Librarian, Amber, the librarian, she did too. That's why I mean, I think she has two masters. She has a master's in like teaching and educate. Sorry, I have heartburn, and I don't know why, from stress. I'm like a 60-year-old that gets heartburn now. Reverb is bad. Oh, sorry, the volume's up all the way, and I don't know why. Is that better? My mic volume was up all the way, so it could be that. I'm gonna just put it down, but I have it in my ears and I don't hear reverb. Let me think. Hold on. Webcam capture. I'm gonna mute webcam because I don't need sound for that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, I turned the volume down a lot. Maybe that's why. Can you hear me now? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I mean, I'll have an audio mixer and there's no reverb on. Was there always reverb this whole time? Wait. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Yeah, that's what it was. Sorry. That was double. That was. Is that better? Can you guys hear me now? Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't reverb at all, because I was like, I definitely don't have reverb on. It was two audios overlaid. It was two audios layered on top of each other. Sorry. But I don't know, desktop audio, like why is that even there? I could delete this. I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm learning in real time. Webcam capture. Yeah, I don't need probably. You can hear me now, right? Okay, cool. And I probably can mute this one too. Collab cam. I can mute that because nobody's even using it. Okay, yeah, cool. And then desktop. Oh, it's probably for my screen sharing, because normally TikTok, God, I don't want to complain. TikTok Studio is actually pretty cool and you don't have to have volume on. Yeah, that's probably what this is, because I have to use a screen sharing app that's on my desktop in order to screen share. Whereas TikTok, it's like you're game casting. So that's probably what the difference is. Yeah, sorry. It's my first time. It's my first time. But anyways, I feel like I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, Matt the librarian, but I feel like there was something else I was gonna say before I went back to this. But now I have forgotten what it was. Sorry, I didn't realize that there was. Let's see, window capture. That's what this screen capture. So I can delete. Sorry, I'm just making sure I don't have extra audio sources now that are going to mess everything up. Yeah, I don't need that because I don't use webcam audio. So I'm just going to remove it. Hey. Oops, hold on a second. Hold on one second. Oopsies. I guess you do have to keep the audio for your video or it deletes all the audio. Oh my God, what have I done? This is probably what happened. And Chris was behind all the other things. Oh my gosh, I'm learning something new every day. Sorry, that's probably is what happened. I look prettier now. Sorry. I just got to figure, and then I need to bring all these forward, which I knew how to do easily on TikTok Studio. Undo, move, webcam capture. Like in TikTok Studio, you just put like bring these forward. There was a button and it did. Transform, stretch to fit screen. There's no way you have to delete these and re-add them. There's got to be a way to just look prettier now. I don't know why I thought that, but I did think that when I just that's so sad. Like in TikTok Studio, there was like you could just bring them forward so they would layer on top of each other, center on screen, fit to screen, but these just say rotate. Invert selection. Maybe. Let's see. Invert. How do you? How do you? How bring the text to the front on Streamlabs, right click on the text source you want. That's exactly how it was on TikTok Studio, but it doesn't have that. Then select bring to the front. That's what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. Rearranging layers. You can also use send to the back option. This is exactly how it Z bring Z. Yes, this is what I need to figure out truly. Truly. What I don't want to say TikTok Studio was easier, but this has more features. So that's what's wrong with Collab Camp. That's exactly what it is. Like I need to figure out this. It's not invert. I can see all of these. Oh, maybe if I click on them on here. Well, oh yeah, has anyone ever tried that yet? Like does anyone have a VPN, by the way? Has anyone tried to just use a VPN and see if they can access TikTok? Like, what about that? Who has this? I live in Mexico now, VPN, but still have US phone. Yeah, but even if you have a US phone, you can't like when I was in Ecuador, I used the VPN like to update apps. Oh, is that because I had a US? But I still needed a VPN to update my apps like in the US App Store when I was in South America. I can't believe we don't. Oh yeah, it's all about control. It doesn't work. God. How is that possible? Oh, because they just turned off. That's what it, I mean, they just turned off US TikTok. It's not like it was blocked from the US App Store. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, because that's what it is. Because the TikTok ban, they were supposed to block it from the US App Store, but TikTok basically is just like, we're turning off TikTok in the US. So it's not like it's just like, oh, if I access another app store, I can see it. Yeah. Like their US TikTok is not in work. It's not working. Which is so gross. I'm just gonna do this slowly again because I have nothing else to do. Nothing. Well, no, I mean, it's not that it was removed from the App Store, though. That's what I'm saying. TikTok wasn't removed from the App Store. Like TikTok shut off TikTok. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. Like TikTok sent us a message and said, "We are disabling TikTok in the US." That's different from what it said would happen in the TikTok ban. The ban said, "Hey, whether TikTok agrees to be banned or not, it doesn't matter because we're going to remove it from the App Store and then because of that, people won't be able to update it." Like, but TikTok like willingly turned their US app off, which is not what we didn't think that was going to happen. Because and that's why that guy is sitting behind Trump at the inauguration. Like Trump was like, turn your app off for a couple days and then I'll be the hero and, like everything will be good. Yeah, I don't know about the 2 hours earlier thing. That gave me, I think that was the worst part because I thought I was going to be able to like, you know what I mean? I thought I was at least going to be able to see you guys first. None of that was going to happen. All of those TikTok, all of the tech bros are hanging out. This is at Trump's inauguration together. No one's fining anyone. Like it is literally so Trump's going to be like, let everyone suffer for a couple days. And just correct me if I'm wrong. Like his or not correct me if I'm wrong. I'm asking a question. I don't even know why I said that. Is is TikTok like or I mean the inauguration, that's not day one of his presidency. Is it the next day? Like are we saying that like not until the next day can he issue executive orders? Like can he issue them on Monday after his inauguration or can he does he have to wait until Tuesday? Like when can he issue an executive order? Hey, hey Brooke, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, Jeff Yass. His name's Jeff Yass. Yeah, no, all of that. You guys, I just need to be very clear about this. In the TikTok ban bill, this is like has nothing to do with it allows for a 90-day extension. But and I didn't get it because all week on Fox, like Trump's Mike Waltz, Trump's national security advisor. I was playing the clips in the people's receipts. He said Trump's going to issue an executive order. And like, Trump was like, "Oh, Trump submitted an amicus curiae brief to the Supreme Court which basically said, I want to save TikTok. You guys should extend it so I have time to get in there and write an executive order." Because in this has nothing to do with like in the TikTok ban bill. This is not saving TikTok from being sold at all, which is the real problem. Our real problem will always be that TikTok is going to be sold to probably it's going to probably whoever Trump chooses is going to freaking buy TikTok and it's going to turn out like what Elon Musk did to Twitter. That's the real problem. But in the short term there in the TikTok ban bill it says in the bill as long as in good faith TikTok is making steps to um towards the divestiture towards selling it that there can be a 90-day extension and the 90-day extension yeah that's what I just said that and the 90-day extension but it's at the president's discretion. And so I was trying to explain this, but I don't know if it was unclear. Like what I was explaining um, was that sorry, what I was trying to explain, and I don't know if I was explaining it well, like on Thursday, was that the Senate Democrats who were still in control of the Senate at the time, tried to pass a bill to extend TikTok. And not just 90 days, like the TikTok ban says, like they were going to amend the law to extend it 270 days, Senator Markey, because he was saying 90 days isn't enough, even if it's being sold, like that's going to change the algorithm, which could still hurt small business owners' ability to make money. So he was like, they need at least 270 days to figure out like another revenue stream and what they're going to do if you're taking it away. And the Senate Republicans killed it. And I didn't really understand why because all week Trump had Mike Waltz, his national security advisor, on Fox saying that he was going to do an executive order. But it all makes sense now. Like Trump wants to be the hero. And he's like, give them a couple days to suffer and be miserable. And then I'll come in with my executive order, saving it for 90 days, which he's not doing anything. He's just doing what was already written into the bill. Like Trump's not saving anything. But like I was listening to some MAGA lives and they were like, he's going to save us. Trump is going to save us, which is exactly what Trump wants. This is what he wants people to think and say that he's their savior and here he comes to save everyone. And that's what he wants and they will say it like as soon as he writes that executive order I bet you anything and TikTok turns back on, which again doesn't matter because it's only 90 days and if they're going to sell it off it it doesn't come with the bite dance. The secret sauce of a social media site is the algorithm. Look what Elon Musk is doing on X. You guys probably don't know because you're not there anymore, which is fucking smart. You should not be there. It's awful. Like you don't want to be there, but he changes the algorithm whenever he feels like it. He starts banning people. Like it's ridiculous. And so like the real question, and that's why it's good we're doing this now. I mean, like think about it. It's only moment one of this, and yes, TikTok will probably come back for a while, but what we need to do, even during the 90-day extension, is really start forming our backup plan, like getting used to other software, figuring out, I know, hey, Betty, and figuring out like what our plan B is. Because, like I said, if TikTok, the secret sauce of social media is the algorithm, that's why we all like it. That's how we all found each other. Because that algorithm made TikTok an inhabitable place. And I can say this like there's some things I like about YouTube, but like when I was a content creator, not a live streamer before, if you guys could see, like when I used to work with Jay, like which he this is the problem with men. I wish they already could understand how bad it is for women on the internet, but like I don't think he and it was like death threats, like my appearance would be picked apart. Like he's just like, I can't believe how cruel people. Why I like TikTok is because it's not like people are still mean on TikTok. It's still scary, but like because of their content moderation, because of their rules, because there were children there, it was a safer place for us. And because of that algorithm, it allowed us all to find each other. Like that's what was beautiful about it. For the first time, and oops, let me just put this back up here because I think I'm blocking the chat. Oh, that's much better. People, like we all got to find each other, and that's what I'm scared is going to go away. We're not going like what made TikTok the best play. I'm not scared. I know. I watched it happen on Twitter. I like you should see. I mean, it's just so that's what I'm saying. That's why we need to be doing this and figuring out when TikTok becomes uninhabitable and a place none of us want to be and the algorithm changes, like we all need to have a plan B. And it's so sad for small businesses and content creators because so many people are making a living on there and they're going to run it into the ground. I know, exactly, Benny. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we are already figuring it out. I miss it so much already. We're in withdrawal. Like that's the other thing we need to recognize though is like we are in full we're like well, I don't even think we're in full withdrawal yet. We are we are in withdrawal. Like the minute like what how did you feel when you saw that message that like it was on like that it was going to be unavailable and then it was unavailable? I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "I am not okay." It was so bad. Why is the volume so low? I don't know. I would say turn it up because like I'm pushing. I am not on YouTube. Like I'm on Streamlabs, just pushing this there. The mic volume is all the way up, so you should turn your volume up. Probably, yeah, because it's not like I'm not on you. I am in Streamlabs. The volume is all the way up. Yeah, other people in YouTube say they can hear. So yeah, I would just turn it up as much as possible, but I can turn my mic up a little in my audio mixer, but it's like in the audio mixer in Streamlabs, it's up all the way. Oh my gosh, I know. I find it so funny. You know what I think is funny is that we should put unalive in the dictionary. Like at first it was annoying, but then it just became funny because there's like a whole new like vocabulary we all have, like grape and unalive and like Streamlabs is like OBS. I like to use Streamlabs. I like to use Streamlabs because they've automated a lot of it. Like OBS is really cool though too. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I wasn't on TikTok if it just froze up. Yeah, I know. Like this is really funny. So I watch a lot of reality TV because like mindless TV helps to relax me, and like sometimes I'm trying to get in touch with my African American side, so I watch all these like reality shows on Oprah's network own. And there's this it's called The Bell Collective. It's a long story, but all of these people like say unalive. And I was like, we are not the only people that somehow picked that up. Like it's funny to me that like the whole country has now started to just be like, oh, she tried to unalive herself. Like I just yeah, I can explain really quick how I'm doing this. So I'm in Streamlabs. It's a software. I wish you guys could see it. It's a very cool software. You can do a million things. This is actually my first time using it. Like, even when, for instance, when I was doing lives on TikTok, I was not in TikTok. I was using TikTok Studio, which is a software. So you guys were on TikTok on the app. I wasn't. You can do lives from your phone on the app, but like all the cool stuff I do in lives where I'm showing, I'm sharing my screen and all that. You don't do it from the app. You do it from a software, and it was TikTok Studio, which, by the way, TikTok Studio is gone. That was really sad for me. Like when I was like, oh my God, even the software is gone and you can't log in anymore. Yeah, I'll show you. Good thinking. Just take a picture. That's smart thinking. Hold on one second. Um, yeah, so I'm in a software called Streamlabs. The other main one is OBS, and then I'm pushing my live stream out to social media platforms. So that's what's cool about this. Like if a social media platform goes down, this software will never be taken away, you know? Like I'll always that's why I'm glad I'm learning it. And this is, like I said, this is my first time, so we'll get better and better. I'll play around in it. I'll show you guys my whole setup, like what it looks like when I'm live, because you probably are. Oh my gosh. So okay, hold on one second, because I just gotta I gotta fix the screen capture and add it really quick because I deleted it. Here we go. Add source. There we go. Done. Give me a second. I gotta make it smaller. I'm still here. And now let me just go find the picture. But yeah, I'll be able to do all the stuff I used to do for you guys in the street in like on TikTok Studio. I'll be able to do it here and more actually. Like this is that's the good thing. We actually have more options and more things we can do here once I figure them out. So it'll be super cool. Everything is going to be okay. Even though I think our real addiction in TikTok is the scrolling. Like, because doesn't it feel weird that you can't just mindlessly, when you're anxious, just scroll? That's what I think I miss the most. Hold on, I'm almost there. Almost there. Just pulling up the photo. Give me 1 second. See? And that is the software. See that on the right? That's your guys' chat. See how I can see like TikTok, I can see Twitch, I can see YouTube chats. That's all you guys chatting. And then this is the whole software. I know. And I learned this all because of you guys. Like when I worked with Jay, I just joined lives from my phone. I didn't know how to do any of this. All of this shit y- is what I reinvest. When you guys tip me, donate money, I reinvest it all into the business and learning software and doing things. Yeah, like this is where the money goes. Just in case you're wondering, this is my command center. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's what we were doing earlier. I have to figure that out. I'm having a little bit of a issue with that. So I have to figure it out. Actually, let me think. Now that I'm overlaying things, I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, I couldn't hear people when I need to figure out the sound. I need to troubleshoot it. Like I said, this is my first time in the software ever. But like I just want to be clear. So, one of the benefits of TikTok and like one of the things that I think when I think like, oh, what are people really going to miss? Actually, I'm glad we're talking about this. This is probably a good conversation to have. Like, oopsies. Sorry. That was one of my many phones. If you could see, there's like 20 phones. I have so many devices. That's why when I'm like, I'm doing a lot of things at once, guys. I am. I really am doing a lot of things at once. Um, when like the thing that probably is really gonna hurt people, like think about it. My lives, like the people's receipts and stuff, it's me talk like I am thank God I used to be a teacher, you know, like I'm basically it takes me like 5 to 7 hours before the live and I put together, you know, like presentations on like everything that's happened and clips and then I like on here. That's how I'm doing this. I am screen sharing an iPad, right? And I have a presentation on an iPad, and then I'm like flipping through that presentation and like presenting to you guys and showing you guys clips and things like that. But think about like what most other people do on lives. They are adding guests, right? They have a panel or they're debating opposition. And how are they getting those people to their lives? People are scrolling on TikTok and requesting. That feature is not available anywhere else on the internet. I know, Betty. Think how far I've come, Betty. when you when you were like, I'm an accountant, I can't do all this shit for you. See, Betty, I figured it out. I grew up. It's actually good that you had to go do your real job because it forced me to grow up and learn all this stuff. I can learn anything, really. I just needed the extra push. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and this is gonna, it's scary. Change is super scary, but I'll say this, like, when I stopped working with Jay, like, I developed an entire new skill set. Like, I met the most amazing people that, like, I think, like that I'm super close to. Yeah, like I said, when I worked with Jay, all I did was just join a live from my phone. Like I didn't have any of this stuff. I didn't have any of these skill sets. I taught it all to myself. Oh, yeah, we're getting back to that, Telly. No, you can. So again, what is going to hurt most people's lives? Think about it. If you do debates, there's no app other than TikTok where people can scroll through an app like opposition for debates or anyone, someone that wants to join a panel and request to join. It doesn't exist. But like for me on the people's receipts, I don't really have guests, but I can have guests on here. Like on Streamlabs, I don't know what the limit, I don't know what it is on OBS. I know on Streamlabs, I think it's 11. You can have 11 guests. But the question, it's not really about can you have guests? You can have guests. The question is more like, where does the opposition come from? And I would say the only person I think that I've seen like figure that out, because this is what people on Twitch do, right? They're in OBS or they're in the software I'm in now, Streamlabs, and they're pushing their lives to Twitch and gaming. Um, and there are some debates, right? Like on Twitch. And like Jovan's the only one I ever saw do it. Like he had, what I assume is like a Google Voice number, and people would call in, and it was super clear because Jovan goes live on like Patreon, Twitch, like I can't, like a lot of obscure places, and he would have people. Yeah, you can, and Discord. That's what I was gonna say. Discord. He would have guests from Discord, so you can do that. But like Jovan used like a Google Voice number, so I think like people from Twitch could call, which is probably what people who have debates have to do. You know, like you could have guests, like friendly guests, like people from your Discord, or whatever. The question is more for people that do debates. Where does the opposition come from? Because there's no app like that is probably the biggest value of TikTok is people can just scroll lives and say, "Oh, I want to join." Yeah, and it was clear. I was like, "How is Jovan doing that?" Because people were calling it. They're like, "Oh shit, this is like really clear." And I talked to Pickles about it, and I was like, "Oh, I think it's probably Google." He's like, "It's probably Google Voice, because that way you can just have it happening on a computer." Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you can do it on Spaces, and there's a lot of angry people on Spaces. So that's actually probably good. I'm live on X right now. I just don't like to say that I'm live on X. Yeah, do subscribe to me. It would be amazing because now I don't even want to think. I guess I lost my entire revenue stream and how I support myself, but I'm still in denial and shock. So I don't even want to think about that. I am still in the like focus on the software and everything will be okay phase. Need to create it. Well, I was gonna to that end, like the same um I don't want it's not called a platform. I'm trying to think of what it's called, but I think it's called like A, it's not called A plus, it's called A something. The same base that Jack Dorsey built Blue Sky on. I heard Mark Zuckerberg was making a video because people were telling him like, and this is a long term solution. Like, it's not something that will happen overnight, but people like on X, like millions of people were saying to him, you need to create something like TikTok that like can't be taken away from us. Or I mean on Blue Sky, we're saying that to him. And he made a video and posted it like on X. And he was just basically like, if you will use like whatever it is that Blue Sky's built off of, and if someone has that ability and wants funding to build something like TikTok, like I'm open to doing that. Like he literally made a video like a few days ago and said that. I was like, that's an awesome long-term solution. Yeah, that's what I said. I think a call-in number would be fun, like just a Google Voice number. So that's what people that do debates will have to do. They'll have to have like a call-in number essentially. Because yeah, you can have people like join through Discord. Like in OBS, there's plugins that do that. I'm sure there are here too, but it's the opposition that is the problem. Like that guy that I show you guys clips of, Brian Shapiro, he has that like radio show in Vegas called Pushing the Limits, and he debates idiot MAGA people like from the radio, and they just call in, and it's like a really successful, really interesting show. So it's not impossible, but like imagine I can't speak for everyone, but like I don't like make pretty much this is just a business. Like I said, I just reinvest in the business and like technology I need and like educational stuff. Like I don't make enough money to like pay my rent or live every month, but like it takes a while to build a business. At first all you do is reinvest in it, and eventually I would like to, but imagine like the way you make money is now gone. If I do think there will be a 90-day TikTok extension, but that's what I'm saying. It's like everyone's going to have to innovate. And in the short term, like Parker and Dean, and I mean, they're real influencers outright. Like I'm less worried about people that have huge revenue streams and more worried about people, you know what I mean? It's just having your only way to make money turned off is, I would say, one of the scariest things I've ever experienced. This live will be pushed out YouTube Shorts feed as it keeps going. Also, like oh well, maybe I didn't know that, Benny. I didn't know the lives get pushed out into YouTube Shorts feeds. And you know what's funny? If that was happening, I wasn't in Streamlabs before, so I couldn't see them in the chat because I would have one of my 5 cell phones. That's what they were for. Like I would have the live up on YouTube, the live up on Twitch, but like like I can't watch all of it. And now with this chat, I would be able to see it if that was happening. I didn't know that until you just said that. Yeah, I do like the vertical format. I can do dual output. Well, I wonder if it will still do it if I do dual output because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dean starting a real yeah, and they have agencies, they have managers, like they're gonna be okay. But like for me, I think yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people I'm sure that are I don't want to think about it because I will literally start I'm crying right now. I don't want to think about it. It's just like no, and think about it like the real shitty part is when I went over the unusual whales, like congressional trading report, if you were at the live on Friday, and to see that the co author of the TikTok bill has a huge position in Meta in the stock market, huge. Before he authored that bill, knowing that if TikTok was banned, he would make millions, co-authored that bill, voted for it, and took a bigger position afterwards. And you know who else did that? Jared Moskowitz. And I don't care what they say. I have a I have someone that makes trades for me. It's in a portfolio. Like I have nothing to do with it. The appearance of impropriety, it violates the Congressional Ethics Code. You guys are all corrupt. Then give the money back. If you have nothing to do with it, then vacate the position and give the money back. You should not, if you voted for that TikTok ban, you should not make millions when Meta's stock raises. And Meta's stock has already raised. I know. That's why I'm glad we're doing this now. Like, we have 134 people here, like a couple hours after TikTok was banned. We need to spread the word, get more people in here. I'm going to try to keep like a normal schedule. Yeah. And we'll just have to, I mean, it sucks because it's like starting over, but like, I don't know. I have so much tenacity. Like, I've been through so many hard things in my life. Like, this is like my fourth career. So I'm like, I was a Division One. I played sports, and then I played sand volleyball after I finished Division One athletics and made money doing that. And then I was a teacher, and then I worked in advertising in the tech industry, and now I'm doing this. Like, I've had my life pretty much come to an end like 3 times and start over, so I'm good. Like, I'll survive. I'll figure it out. I know. Thank you, Lynn. That's what we were talking about on Friday. Make sure you come to the people's receipts every day. That's what we were going over. The unusual whales report came out. Like, I'll show you guys. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, as long as we're talking about how disgusting this is, I can actually share how disgusting it is in real time. Here, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up for you. Oh, actually, I still have my presentation. Let's just pull up my presentation. Even better. Give me a second. Yeah, this is gonna be sickening. Oh yeah, and let's play this guy's video because I love like my video started with this guy's video who is on TikTok, and I never knew him before because he's like, I've never made a political video before, but I have a finance degree. And he's like, I'm so pissed off. And that's why I was like, oh, I should do a deep dive into the positions in Meta that people in Congress are holding. And then it's so much worse. It's so much worse than just Meta. Hold on. Oh, wait, I might need to add. Hold on. Let me check something really quick. Okay. I'm just trying to figure this out. I think I need to unmute this.
So as we know by now, the Extend TikTok Deadline Act was just shot down in Congress. And a lot of you guys don't know, but I have a finance degree. And I have never made a political video on this app. But after what I just saw Congress do, I'm gonna make one. Because this has nothing to do with